rebound, but he made it count. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rivers kicks to Green. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And that one's... Good free. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to Golden State.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Rivers kicks to Redick. No good. That would have tied it.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Freak. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Picked by Griffin. Here's Aldridge. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Stolen by Tucker. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Good one, dishes to Freak. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Clippers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. For the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Griffin comes in for Pierce. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Green. And it's Paul in for Austin Rivers. Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Paul in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Bledsoe left side. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Freak missing.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs made a big difference. He ended with 10 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes. Into the second quarter. Here now, the Clippers. They're on an 11-3 run right now. T.J. Warren had a very interesting start to his NBA career. Spent most of the first half in the D-League. In the second half, Clark, he finally got some minutes and really provided a spark.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't have great range on his jumper right now, and he's not an elite ball handler, but he's one of the best cutters in the game. Moves well without the ball, so I think his future is bright nonetheless.
Dishes it to Jordan. And the wide-open shot from Paul. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
And a quick look at the numbers for DeAndre Jordan. First in field goal percentage. Second in rebounding. And defensively, he controls the airspace like no other, ranking second in the league in blocks per game.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
To the middle. Here's Booker. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Booker's got 5 now.
And talking about TJ, guys, he put up a few interesting numbers towards the end of last season. Shot 64% from the field in March. Had 18 points in one game, 17 in another. The last game of the year, he chips in with 6 assists. So now it's up to him to put it all together on a more consistent basis.
Redick passes to Paul. Throws it up high. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. The Clippers in second.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game. And, you know, getting back to TJ, yes, he needs to improve his shooting range, but what I'd like to see are major improvements on defense. I mean, he shows active hands when he's near the ball, but he can also be a bit lazy as a defender and gambles and reaches too much. That won't get it done at this level.
Suns trail by 4. Now, Freak. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And the wide-open shot from Redick. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. The Sun shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Warren sets the pick for Bledsoe. To the left wing, here's Booker. Carries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Chandler against Redick. Kicks it to Griffin. Fades and shoots. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Griffin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Crawford dishes the ball. It's Redick on the wing. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
That defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
There's Freak. That one's off, still out of sync.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Redick, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 9th assist in the game now. Suns trail by 14. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Both teams will make substitutions. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Clippers.
Thank you, Kevin. Will Chris.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And for the Suns, Goodwin comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Freak in at point guard. Chandler out there with Warren. Then it's Archie Goodwin, and it's Booker in at the small forward. And that one's good. Freak.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Green. Chandler with the block. They get it back. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close just due to his strength and activity.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's guarded closely. Here's Warren. The 17-footer goes down.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Clippers leading by 18. For Griffin and his ability to create contact close, he's been called a bull in a china shop, something that I think Clarkey embraces.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be the bull than the china in that situation because of his strength and physicality. And I think that's the right mentality to have as a power forward.
And it's Freak missing.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Suns trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Warren. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. The drive by Paul. It's blocked, but they get it back. Jordan kicks to Green. Paul outside. Second chance shot, and Griffin with the layup. Griffin's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Chandler kicks to Freak from past the arc. And the Suns miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Green, the pass to Paul. Redick with the bucket.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Attention, Staples Center. Please, a big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
So, for the Clippers, So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take.